Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel once again. So, previous last week, I promised that I will be bringing up the second video of my trading strategy, which is a popular trading strategy. If you have not discovered it, it's a strategy that many people use, a general trading strategy. So, the difficult thing is that when you have not discovered it, you may be trading another setup which is not bad. So there's no setup that is bad. So in this video today, I'll be diving into the second entry model. I've already shown examples of these first entry models and how it may occur. So I'll be showing chart examples for this entry model, the second entry model, which is when there is a sweep. There will be no full break of structure, there will be internal break of structure. Then before it comes back to give you an entry, that is the internal break of structure, that is the sweep, and this is the entry. So I'll be showing you examples of chart examples of trades which I've taken using this setup. It is simple, but it is difficult. The difficult thing in trading is being able to identify it earlier enough. That is the only difficult thing about trading. You have to always be around your chart, always be thinking, always be following the chart so that you know when the setup comes in and enter it, and also have patience and also know where to take your profits. So let me dive into showing you chart examples. Here I have GDP USD. So this is it. I was in this trade. This trade I just woke up and entered it. That was on 3 a.m. Monday morning. So we had this before we now had this sweep. Price moved like this, then giving this inducement, break of structure, then coming back to the entry, then following it. That is now it. Boom. So that is it for this. So price first of all take out, give us this liquidity, give us this inducement, give us this break of structure. And don't forget, you have to validate it. You have to validate this inducement before trading it. You have to validate if it came back to its premium, it's getting this breaker block. I'll be making other videos on how to make entry using breaker block. Though breaker block entries are very risky, but they are worth it because you cannot keep waiting. So I'll be making another video of my entries on breaker block and how to identify it and how to make entry on it. So you have to make sure that it is 50%. You have to make sure that it is on 50%. So before, you have to make sure that this red line, at the middle red line, is at 50% before you can now go ahead. That is, I'm trying to make this middle line, this red, to be bold enough so that you can easily see it on your screen over there. So you have to ensure that it is up to 50%. Yes, it is now bold. You have to make sure that it mitigates 50%. Then using that as the inducement, then you can now make your entry. That is second entry model. then your stop loss here, you can add little space. So I want my videos to be long, at least 10 minutes or 12 minutes is okay. Second example, this trade, I was also in this trade. It happened on May. So there was a pullback, there was a sweep here. So I have to wait for this first one didn't, this first break of trust didn't fully mitigate. So I have to use this as my liquidity, as my inducement, sorry. I have to use this as my inducement. I have to use this break of structure as my inducement. As you can see, price fully mitigated it. When you cross check from this low to this high, you can see that this low is an inducement. Even this, even this was also correct, this high and this low. So I was waiting for price to mitigate this and come to my entry. So I have to keep waiting. Then finally on Friday again, price now came to my entry. So that is it. This is another chart example too. On the same GDP USD, there is a sweep. There is a sweep on 21st May. Now this is the sweep. This is what I use as the liquidity. This is the break of structure. So price tapped in. I thought this trade was going to sell. So I just have to be patient and keep waiting. So I was lucky enough to trade reversed here. Though I was very skeptical that this will take me to losses. But at the end, trade went to take profit. Another example I'll be showing you will be on US 30. Let me go to US 30 and show you another example. Okay, look at it. Okay, look at the trade on US 30. Okay, in my first entry, I actually had a loss in this first entry, so it's not something you will hide or something to be shy about. Yes, everybody can have loss. So even though I extended my stop loss a bit, so, but I still had an SL. So I just have to have patience for another trade to develop. That is an importance of having few pairs that you trade when you don't have enough capital. So if you have like $100, you have to, when you make trade and it fail, then you have to have patience to wait. So there is this, let me use this low, then this high, then the sweep. That though it was my entry, but it took me out. So then there is a break of structure from this place. You can see it. My indicator is already showing it. Break of structure. Break of structure. So I was in this trade. So putting my stop loss here. I was in this trade. So I won't tell you that I took partial when there is a break of structure. I was waiting, thinking that we will just continue. So but the trade reversed. When it reversed, I didn't panic. I just have to leave it and keep hoping. So this trade took so long. From Friday, market closed, when market open, trade adjusted. So finally, we now is take profit as this breakout block. So that is it. That is same example. When there is internal break of structure, when there is liquidity and internal break of structure. So that is it. So I don't want this video to be long. So I'll be ending this video here. So always come around to watch my videos, learn with me. So feel free to send me message to ask me any question. So thank you.